that. You need solder on the tip. And I didn't know this when I started doing the stained glass that I had to do this, but I have a rotten stone, okay? And what you have to do is you put a little bit of oil on the rotten stone and you have to rub the tip on the oil and then take some resin and you put the resin on the tip like that. And then you're gonna wanna solder it. So just put a little bit of solder on it. And what that does is it primes the tip and it makes solder run a lot easier when you're doing it. And it flows better when you do that. Other than that, it sticks. Now, also, I have a stand, my solder stand, and there's a sponge here. So if it starts to get polluted, you want to clean the tip off on the wet sponge. Okay? Now I'm going to move that over to the side so I don't burn myself. Actually, I bought these gloves so I don't burn myself, because the last time I did, when I did my big project, I like to hold it like a pencil, and you can't do that because you only have this much of a handle. If you grab down there, you could see I touched it and my skin's on it. That was my last project I did. So now if I accidentally touch it there, I won't burn my hands, because these are especially for hot things. Hopefully I won't burn myself. I've been very vigilant and careful lately with it because I am afraid to burn myself. So before I start to solder, I usually like to give it a little bit of flux on here so it flows even better. This one does have flux inside it, and this one's 60-40. This one's a real thin one, so it takes a little bit more solder. So you want to just go around and make sure you're in your spot before you start. You can move it a little bit, but once it's soldered, it really doesn't like to go anywhere. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a tack right there, tack right there. I'm going to push that one in a little bit. Give it a tack right there. And I could stop, but my gun's hot, so I'm going to give it a nice little bead like I did on this one. I'm hoping you're seeing that. I tried to set the tripod up so that you can see better, because the last time I filmed, I don't think you saw very well. The more I do, the better I'm getting. So just know I'm brand new at doing this, and the only reason I'm doing this is I know how to do so much stuff, and my kids don't want to learn, and when I die, I don't want it to all go with me. So that's the only reason I'm doing the YouTube channel. I just want to make sure what I learned and what I know, somebody else learned something also. And that makes me feel good.